Hi everyone, I'm going to go over easybib.com one more time, just in case a few of you weren't paying attention. I have no idea why you wouldn't have been paying attention. I mean, it's our class, but just in case, here we go. So the one thing that you're going to do is when you're looking at the sites that you used for any of your research, you should have gone ahead and taken the URL, copied it, and then gone to easybib.com. Once on easybib, you would then click Create Citations. If you did a book, you would fill out the book information, but in this case, I think most of us used the website. I'm going to put in the website, I'm going to hit search. Remember, I have to go ahead and scroll down a little bit. That is the correct site, so I'm going to hit Cite. Then I'm going to look. It has most of the information. I'll hit Continue. Scroll down again. Click Complete Citation. Now, you may have had to watch a sponsored video. That is not a problem if you had to. Remember, I told you this is an amazing site. However, they do say you either need to purchase a subscription or you can use it for free if you watch this. You just watch it real quick and then you're right back to the site. I've gone ahead and watched the video. I paused the video for you guys because I was like, you don't need to watch another commercial. And you'll see here, now I have my citation. I'm going to copy my citation and then I'm going to go over to Google. And I'm going to open up a Google Doc. Now, once I find this Google Doc, I'm going to title it my last name, and you would do all of your last names in your group. I'll put in my period. In this case, I'll just put period 1. And then I'm going to put Works Cited Major Assessment 1. Now, here at the top, I'm going to put Works Cited, or you can put the word bibliography, whichever you feel like doing. I'm going to come back over here, and now I'm going to hit paste. Now, this is a technical thing. I'm just going to tell you, if you don't do this, don't worry about it, but I just want you guys to be aware. In the world of citing, when you're actually doing this, you have to have the first line is going to be left-hand margin. That means it matches up right here. The second line is one tab in, okay? So it's always one full tab in. That is something that just becomes standard. You'll get used to doing that. And then you would do a double space for your next one. So I have another site I'm going to show you. I use this, copy, go back to easybib, create citation, once again a website, search. This is the correct one, so I'll click Cite. I'm going to click Continue. Now, if you were doing a formal one, you would want to make sure every single piece of information is filled out. We're not worrying about that right now. Create citation, and then it says, here it is. I'm going to copy that citation, come back to my Google Doc, and I'm going to put that in. Notice again, it went down to another line, so I'm going to indent that. I'm going to actually change my margins just for the sake of this because it keeps putting short little things on there and I don't want it to do that. So you'll see that that's indented now. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and once again take out this spacing. And then you'll notice I have these in alphabetical order by the very first letter. Okay, that is important as well. Again, for our purposes, I'm not going to take anything off if you don't put them in alphabetical order. I just want to make sure that you understand that. And then this is what I would share with me. And you would go ahead and type in my address. And you would share that with me in order to get credit. Remember, you need to do this if you're working towards an A or a B. Let me know if you have any questions.